Hi, welcome back to Analytical Archives. This is Patrick and Tavy on episode 6, I think it is. Thanks for sticking around with us. Before we get any further, there's probably going to be spoilers in this review for Onyx Storm.
Yep.
We didn't do a review for the other two because everybody should have already read it by now if you're on this channel. And you probably already read Onyx Storm by now, too. So let's hop into that.
Okay. What did you like about it?
Nothing really, to be honest.
Why you gotta take a dagger like that to me? Right in the chest. You just stabbed me.
It was just, whatever. It's like, Zayden's venom, they're about to turn in venom, can't touch him for 90 days. Woo.
No, it's not a Venom rule that she can't. It's his rule because he doesn't trust himself to not, drain.
For 90 days. For 60 days, however long it was.
Yes. It explains it in the book.
Where did he come up with this?
Because if he doesn't drain, power for, the 90 days or whatever, then his eyes won't be as red.
Well, he's not going to be draining power. If anything, he's expelling power.
But he was also draining power because we'll get into that. We're not even going to have this debate right now.
Mm-hmm. So it's you try to get to the origin of Andarna. Is that what it is?
Love her.
We find out Andarna is what's called a Irid, which all this still baffles me that these other dragons have no idea that they're.
I think they have their own agenda.
And then they're like, oh yeah, that's the thing. It's weird to me that they just do that.
I think the dragons in general have their own agenda. So,
but they were hoping the Irids knew something to reverse the venom curse.
To cure Zayden.
Yeah, but they're like, nah, I ain't gonna help you. You gotta come back with us. Thanks. See ya.
Well, first they were extremely cruel to Andarna.
Okay. You let a human touch you?
Not even that. They made fun of her for her tail, but what did they expect when they left her there? Mm-hmm. To not adapt to what she knows.
It's just.
Also, are we just going to glaze over the fact that Andarna ended up leaving?
I was getting to that. There's
other
stuff that happened before that.
Well, yes, but since we were talking about Andarna.
Yeah. But yeah, you had that, and then we're jumping all over the place. But you also had what's the main girl's name? The frail librarian.
Well, first of all, it's
that rides dragons.
She's not a librarian. She was going to be a scribe, and her name is Violet.
Okay, Violet, with her silver hair.
Yes.
She finds a tribe of people with the same kind of hair.
Like the Dune goddess. Yeah. I think is how you say that.
And they just kind of gloss over that. She's like, could that be me?
It also gets explained later. Some things have to be glossed over. When they're talking about, when Mira, and I don't remember who Mira's talking to, about Violet always having the silver hair, and Brennan's like, no, that's when Dad took her on the trip or whatever.
He came back with a different kid.
No, same kid, but he had started the dedication of Violet to Dune. Mm-hmm. That's why her hair is like that.
Yeah. And I didn't like the puzzle to the dad's journal. It was what was it? 6-letter word about his true love or something like that. Or
yeah.
It was something like that, and I thought it was going to be something corny as dragon, because somebody came up and just said, yeah, everybody knows the writer's first true love is their dragon. I was like, that's got to be the answer. No, it was some other girl. Mm-hmm. Just let down with that one. I was hoping with the other cringy stuff that's in it that it would have been dragon.
It's not even cringy. It would have been cringy had it been dragon.
That would have been cringy?
Yes.
Okay.
But I like that he made her figure it all out, because all that information had to be protected. It couldn't get into the hands of anybody else.
Oh, they're still training in college while all this is happening. They're doing a war with a venom. There's a Venom witch leader that looks like Violet.
Therophany, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, Therophonia. I forgot. I listened to the audiobook and I should remember, but it's been a few weeks since I listened to it. Stephanie.
No.
Yeah.
It had an extra letter in there.
Yeah, I think it was silent.
No, it was not silent.
Does it tell you that it's silent when you read the book? Oh, and she has Tavy also has 2 copies of this book, which I'm sure you all probably have more or the same amount, or just pirated it on Kindle, which we don't recommend. Make sure the author gets their money. She got the Target edition, and then also some other deluxe edition that she ordered a while back. I know there's a million different editions. Oh, look at that. See, that's the thing. With the audiobook, which I know it'll take up so much time for them to go over all these things at the beginning of it.
This is what we're looking at.
Yeah. Tells you how to pronounce their stuff and all that stuff.
I'm just going to have to Google it, but...
Okay. But for the purposes, Therophany. Therophany is this woman Venom's name that looks like Violet.
That sounds awful. Therophany?
I thought that's what you said.
I think it's like Therophany. It's like
Therophany.
Something like that.
Yes, so Therophany.
I'd rather go with that than Throphany.
Okay. Therophany here looks like Violet. I think this is future Violet coming back to stop the past later on. But we won't know till these other books are done.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's going on. They're still training in college, and lo and behold, Xaden is the teacher of Violet. That's not allowed. It's not allowed for them to be together. But they're not together because they're not sleeping in the same bed at this time, apparently. But yeah, it happens. They eventually get into bed with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got one more day. What's another day? It's fine.
They got it worked out.
Yeah, so Xaden and them got it worked out. Heard a lot of people really liked. I don't get where all these people are like, oh, he's the funny guy.
Riddick?
It makes no sense. I only remember one thing, and it was like, oh, there's a cat. Wow, that's
Riddick
so
is hilarious.
Funny. What does he say that's hilarious?
Just the jokes he cracks throughout it. Like,
I'm sorry,
he's the jokester of the group.
I wish I had examples because these things.
I wish I could tell you word for word.
Are not jokes. They're not jokes. None.
I laughed at quite a few. We do not have the same sense of humor, so.
Yeah, no jokes. There are no jokes. Only thing I remember was a cat. He's like, oh, a cat, found a cat.
That was Broccoli. Yeah. And Broccoli was gifted to him by that other tribe.
Yeah.
Wait, no, maybe not gifted to Riddick. I don't remember who Broccoli was gifted to.
So you had that. They're fighting, so they're finding out Dad's journal. Violet is with the brother. You got Xaden dealing with his things, and then we find out Violet has another power. Later on, she becomes a dream walker. She walks in other people's dreams as them.
Not as them.
She was seeing it through them.
Well, yes, at some points, but then we later find out she can manipulate as she gets stronger with the dream walking.
How many signets is this person going to have? Now she went from not that powerful. Now she's godlike at this point.
Mm-hmm. She's been partially dedicated to Dune. I guess that means she's.
It's not. It's like she didn't even train for it. She just got given these things.
No, she had to work hard.
Work hard
to get her
to sleep and just imagine dreams. Now,
I'm not even talking. I'm talking about in general. That girl had to work hard, going from preparing to be a scribe to being like, oh no,
poisoning people.
That's where she learned because of all her information. But she had to be like, oh no, go walk the parapet, go do all these battles. Like we know
lightning, and then
one of the strongest signets.
How is that a strong signet? There's so many other things that's well better suited.
Yes, there are other things, but lightning wielders are rare. I mean, she could just be like, pop, and as long as she has her conduit, you'd be out of here.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
And then you have, the freezing of time that was done only in the first book.
Because
I felt like that was forgotten.
No, that was also talked about in Onyx Storm. Andarna did it that one time, and then, oh great! Now that we're talking about it, I don't remember.
We already said spoilers.
I know, but I don't remember if it's something that she can do again, or if that was like no. I think it was a one-time thing because she drained her power. That's how her wing got kind of deformed. So she gets like another signet or something.
Yeah, and then so Andarna goes away, and it feels like something's been torn from Violet, and she's sad and depressed
because the
laying in her bed for a month.
Not a month, but the Irids leader broke the bond between Andarna and Violet.
Well, she shouldn't have had to.
She should have absolutely had
Everybody has one.
So
those dragons, like, hey, we don't work with you people. You all are terrible people. There's a theme.
Violet did the right thing. That's why she got rewarded with 2 dragons. We'll argue about it later.
I'm just saying those Irid, they may be onto something. Like, we ain't messing around with you people.
I guess we'll find out.
It's like those tribes in the islands never touch my man, except for the tribe, those men, but the outside world. They don't.
Are you talking about in real life?
Yeah, in real life.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about in the book, and I was like, I don't remember.
No, in real life, yeah, you'll see these islands. Like, people try to go visit these islands, and they end up dying because they don't trust them. Because they've been surviving all these years, doing just fine.
Okay, so can we talk about the ending of the book?
The ending that I hated the most?
The ending I didn't know what to do with. I was baffled.
She apparently told Imogen to erase her memory.
Of, like, the last, 72 hours or something.
Yeah. But wakes up, I guess I'm married to Xaden. Ooh.
Yeah, she's confused because she had her memories wiped. She didn't remember getting married to him. She doesn't know where he is.
Why? I guess we'll have to find out in that book.
Probably to protect him. Because he went, he started out as an initiate and then went, full ASIM or whatever they call it.
ASIM?
I don't know if that's the right word. I feel like
Venom?
Yes, because there's different levels. He goes from, the first level to he drew all that power.
Yeah, because I remember he ended up, I guess, trying to fight the one that's turning him or something like that.
They were going to hurt Sigile.
Yeah.
And he was like, no.
Yeah, I remember that kind of fight, but he was like, even if you kill me, it's not going to do anything.
But he drew enough power to hit the next level of Venom, so now he has to go train or whatever and do what he's supposed to do.
It feels like he still has a choice. I don't think any of his powers controlling
he probably also went away to protect Violet. That's his most important person.
But why? How are you going to do that? Like, hey, I got to go.
Because he doesn't want to become power crazy and go after her. She has so much power.
Well, he apparently.
But also, the Venom
if he's having to go away.
Yeah, but the Venom could also potentially use Xaden against Violet.
How about this? Let's go ahead and get married right now. But I'm getting kind of power crazy, so we got to do this quick. Find somebody. Oh, it's going to be a day or two to find a courthouse or whatever. Go get married.
Acting like they got a courthouse at Bisgayeth War College.
Why not? They have everything else. They got books that nobody's allowed to read, and it turns out, oh yeah, we knew about Venom all the time. The dragons. Oh yeah, we knew about Venom all the time, and. Yeah, that's been a thing.
There's always going to be a hidden agenda, so you can't just take it all so...
But these dragons knew about it the whole time and acted all surprised. Whoa, that's new. We haven't seen them for thousands of years.
I think the dragons have a hidden agenda.
A hidden agenda?
Yes, they're not really hidden, but they have their own...
They just don't like wyverns. We're just going to
I mean, I probably wouldn't either.
We're just going to manipulate humans into... killing wyvern because they suck everything out of everything and it turns gray.
It turns lifeless. It's not so much the color it turns.
That's the color of lifelessness.
Yeah, gray. But you just saying it turns gray. It's not as catastrophic as they're draining the life.
It's catastrophic if you're outside. You're outside and you see the colors just turn to gray. You've been outside when the eclipse happens, you get a weird gray thing going on.
Yes, but that's not a doom and gloom. Oh, it turned gray. Okay. Go on. This isn't The Giver.
I'm not saying these people are like, it's another day.
That's the way it came out.
You're gonna be shocked. Yes, they just do this.
Fuck, there the wyvern go again. There's another patch of gray.
Dragons don't like. Dragons like to see color, I guess, is what it is.
I mean, I do too.
But they fly around, do whatever they want, and just get angry all the time.
Okay, that's my spirit animal. Like, I feel that.
Yeah. So there's that. A few sex scenes are in there, of course. What was it? There was some prince. Some prince came in, and everybody was like, "Whoa, you know the prince?"
Yeah, because she like used to date him when she was a teenager.
Like, I don't see him as prince. Satan's like, I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm jealous that you dated him when you were in middle school. We're in college now. Don't touch him. I don't want it. You better not put his hand on you. Not even a handshake. Or like 20-something years old, I assume, because they're in college. And this happened in middle school.
I think it was a high school fling.
Even then, there's some serious issues there. That's a big red flag. And if y'all think that's attractive,
there's a difference though in finding it attractive in a book versus real life. Like if you acted like that in real life, I'd be like, go on somewhere. Like we ain't doing that. So like in a book, it's a book. I like reading stuff in a book that I would not like in real life.
It's weird.
He doesn't enjoy my books. He does these reviews.
It's weird that you have this. He may be 30. I don't know, but we'll just say he's 25. Because she just got out of college. You can get in college in your 20s. He's 25, and then they, I guess, hung out in middle school. That's a lot of time.
I just feel like
nothing's gonna be there.
You're being as dramatic as Zayden right now.
I'm just saying, if you were to do that to me, some girl comes up, oh, hey, we dated in middle school for like a week.
Okay, cool. Have fun.
She better not touch you. Like,
no, this is real life. Like, you don't do that in real life.
Nah, I guess. So yeah, that's what I think of that book. I'm not a. They're easy reads. I can see why you all like these books. I don't see a lot more of these books because it's got to end. I'll probably say she might have like 3 books left.
I think she's got 2.
Okay, 2 books. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I have a theory, and I'm probably going to be totally wrong on it. But I have a theory that Violet somehow time travels. She takes Zayden's power away from him, and she's trying to stop the Venom stuff entirely as a Venom.
I cannot wait to see how well this ages.
Maybe. And she wants to get Andorna back.
Well, doesn't Andorna come back in the end, though? Or did I misread that?
She came back to do something, but they're not.
They're not back yet.
Yeah. That was it. But so I think she's like, I want my 2 dragons back. And Zayden, I gotta find the perfect pass, like Butterfly Effect. That's what it's gonna be in the next 2 books to get Zayden and Andorna back.
I don't know about all that.
It's gonna be all that different sex stuff with Venom. It'll be Venom, Zayden, Venom, Violet.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
But for me, I'll give it.
Before we rate it,
what?
We need to tell everybody to listen on Spotify, the Bookish Song Collective. Yes. Yes. Burn It Down Part 1 and 2 and Flyer
Burn
Bag.
down that playlist.
No. Listen, I Shut.
Delete it.
Falling.
Delete it.
Red Eyes.
Delete it.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3. Go give it a listen. It's worth it.
Okay.
Okay, now we can rate.
I'll even though I didn't really enjoy this book, I'll give it a 3. Some of the battles were all right, but I still just don't like I'm shooting lightning. I pull with all my strength again. shoot the lightning again.
It's literally burning her from the inside out.
And then she does it so many times.
Because she has to keep firing the lightning.
You said it already before, and you got more.
Okay, would you rather it just be like, oh, I had to pull with all my strength and fire again or whatever, and then only hear it once, and then at the end of the battle, you're like, well, how the hell did this guy get fucked up? Oh, wait, we didn't know Violet, did 15 more lightning shots. I would rather know.
Why not just do the lightning shots? Where's the other people?
She's up in the sky.
Where are they? The other people have dragons.
They ain't in the same area as her in the sky.
A lot of people want to be too many chiefs, not enough Indians, is what this sounds like. Everybody spreads off on themselves. Let me go fight 20 venom by myself. I got this. She didn't
fight 20.
It was a lot of them there. That was part of it.
Yeah, but
it's a lot. Then you got Xaden going off on this mountain. Hey, I'm going to go deal with this. I know we're in the middle of war, but
they had a lot to deal with.
And I got Riddick going off and doing something with his cat. I'm going to go deal with this over here. And then you got whatever her name, the Griffin. Yeah, I'm going to go over here and do. Nobody fights together. Nobody. The only time they fight together is when they fight each other while training, and that's it. That's my issue. If you're in a war, you got to fight. You can't just be going off.
There's times when they fight together too, and they're all doing something that's for the greater cause that they're working towards.
Not feeling it.
That's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, then I'll give it a 3. 3 stars. Or bookmarks, whatever they're called.
Bookmarks. Get it together.
3 bookmarks out of 5.
I give it 5 out of 5.
Of course you would.
Of course I would. It is a phenomenal book.
Yeah.
The ending was a little lackluster. And, of course, major cliffhanger. But, overall, 5 out of 5 for me.
Okay. So don't get mad at us. We told you at the beginning there was going to be spoilers in this. So that's on you. On the title. But, yeah. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, review. It'll really help us out. And we'll see y'all next week.
See ya.